Every time I open my inbox, I brace myself. We'll be a touch. Next step soon. Then weeks pass. Nothing. In cybersecurity, breaking in isn't always about skills. Sometimes it's about patience, silence, and learning how to keep moving even when no one emails you back. This is what getting ghosted really looks like.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, so today I want to talk about recruiters and being ghosted. Have you guys ever been ghosted? I mean, have you ever talked to a recruiter? This recruiter is speaking highly about your skill set and how he could use you within the company and yada yada. And come to find out a couple days later, you reached out to him again, upon his request, and silence. I mean, why? Like, why not say just say no? Like, if you're not interested in a candidate, just say no. I mean, that candidate is not gonna have her feelings. It's better just to go on and you're checking emails, you're doing all of this, and it's nothing. Just say, look, no, we're not gonna do it. I mean, that's it. I had a recruiter. I was talking to a recruiter. I had a what do you call it? A job. Yeah, so I did a virtual hiring event, those things to where you talk to like multiple recruiters and you kind of get a sense of what their company has to offer. I did one of those. Like I got in contact with multiple recruiters and I was able to talk to them. I was able to convey my skill set, my work experience within my resume. I was able to do all of that. So I talked to one recruiter, and he's like, "Yeah, I like your resume. I like your skill set. Send me your resume. Here's my email address, and we could go from there." So I'm thinking, like, cool, I'm in. I'm in with a great company, and they basically do what I want. It's a cybersecurity position, and this is what I've been waiting for. So I'm glad. So I was happy. So I first thing I did was I sent the guy an email, my resume. I did all of that, and so I looked him up on LinkedIn. I tried to connect with him. I'm not sure if he connected. I sent a request to connect. I'm not sure if he actually accepted my request or not, but I know I did email him. I emailed him my resume and I got no response. I hit him on LinkedIn and I got no response from this guy. And this guy was just telling me, email me, I'll get right back to you. I like your skill set and all. Bro, you ghosted me. Why not just say, I'm not interested? Just say something. I emailed him a couple more times and I was like, I can't deal with this guy. I mean, obviously he's not interested. I can't get mad, but why not just say no? Why? This other recruiter, the other story I have, a recruiter reached out to me. He was enthused. He's like, yeah, I support the military. I am a military myself. I support these guys, So I reached out to you. I like your resume. I like the fact that you're military. I like that you do cybersecurity, blah, 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 the whole thing, gassing me, right? So I said, okay, all right. So he made me feel like, oh, I got military, veterans, let's stick together. We got this. He's gonna get me in, you know. So he said, yeah, apply for this job. He gave me a job to apply for. So I applied for the job that he recommended. I go online, I apply for this job. He said, yeah, apply for this job because I think you'll be a perfect fit for this. This is the company that I work for, and I think you would be the perfect fit for this position. You can apply for the other positions as well, but I just think you'll be a perfect fit for this one. So go online. This guy gave me the requisition number of what to look at. No, he sent me the link of the rec to go in and apply for it. And I thought, I was like, okay, this is a good company because like I found this company on clearance jobs. And that's the company, well, that's the a site you go to when you're looking for jobs that require like a security clearance. And sometimes those companies can sponsor your clearance. So I went on that site because I always go to that site. I mentioned in my video I have go-to job sites like clearance jobs. I do DOD. I do like state jobs and those type of things because I know some of them, and I harp on the security plus, but I'm digressing. Anyway, back to this guy. He told me the link to the requisition. I go to the requisition, I apply for it. I said, okay, cool. I emailed the guy back. I think the first day I called him, he called me. I missed the call. I called him back. He answered it. And when I applied for this job, I think I emailed him and said, "Hey, I applied for this job." So I'm expecting a response, say, "Hey, thank you. I'll be on the lookout for it," or something, some sort of acknowledgement, right? I hear nothing, So I wait a couple days and said, "Oh, that's okay." So I kind of follow up within like maybe a couple days. Say, "Hey, just wanted to let you know I applied for the job. Just wanted to follow up and see if you had anything else or what you thought about it, or just checking in." Nothing. I called the guy after that, you know, like a week later, I called him up, left a message, nothing. So I was like, okay. So I reached out to this guy not once, but twice. I even called the guy. I left the guy a message. So I was like, okay, this guy's ghosted me. Why can't this, and it's things like that. Why can't you just say, I'm not interested, or, we don't have a position for you. Give me some sort of, give me an answer, bro. Like, you don't leave me hanging, right? That's not the only time, these recruiters had ghosted your boy, right? I was talking to a recruiter, like we've been talking back and forth. Um, I think I reached out. The guy was like, "Hey, send me your resume. Let's talk about this." And I talked to him, and he said something about my resume. He was like, you did you put your military uh, did you do this in the what did you do in the military?" I'm thinking, what does that have to do with what I'm doing now? Because it wasn't IT, it wasn't in cybersecurity. So why should I have to put that? But I didn't say that. I put it on. I said no. I replied to him. I said no, I didn't think I would have to, but I could put that on there. Yeah, so the guy, he told me to reach out to him with my resume, and we were during that event. He was enthused. He sounded like he was into the my skill set. But once I sent him my information, up until now, I haven't heard from this guy. I see this guy on LinkedIn posting like multiple positions. Bro, what happened to my position that you said, "Hey, yeah, your resume was all of that. I like it, blah, blah, blah." But I never heard from this guy. Ghosted. But I can't get mad. I guess they, do what he do. I mean, I can't get mad, but hey, it is what it is, guys. What happens.
Ghosting taught me something. Opportunity isn't always loud. Sometimes the quiet seasons build the strongest foundations. And when the right door opens, you'll realize the silence was preparation. Thanks for watching.